Welcome to Excellence in Excel. I'm Nick Wong, and in this video you will learn how you can clean up your data to make it more easier to read. So imagine right now we have a nice list of usernames or people. As you can see here, we have many different names. However, we have a problem. We want to separate the first name, such as here John, from the last name Anderson. So we have here Mike Elliott, Anna Cove, John Anderson. So what we want to do is we have all these names here and we want to split them up with a last name and a first name column. So how can we do that? Well, first of all, let's start with that. We do here last name and first name column. So how can we clean up this and move this to the right location? In Excel, there's a wonderful function that you can use. It's called text to column, and that's what we're going to use here to clean up this. So first of all, to find that function, go to your data tab, and here on the data tab you'll see here a icon with text to column. To use this, we need to select all the items that we want to clean up. So select all the names that you have, and then you click here on text to column. Once you have it here on text to column, there are two options here, a fixed width or a delimited option. In this case, we're going to use the delimited, and the reason for this is fixed width is focused on, for example, 5 characters. So after the 5th character, there should be a break or a new column. In this case, it's not possible. We have very different length of surnames. So we want to separate it by comma, as you can see here. So we're going to use this option and click next. And right now, instantly, you get some suggestions here. So you can see we have two options to do. We can do it with a space. It will already give you some suggestions. It sees there's a space and a comma. As you can see, this would be the starting point right now. Then you say, well, we want to break it only if there's a comma, which is possible, as you can see here. Or we want to also break it if there's space. So if you have space, you will see, especially here, like Carl Jake White. There are 2 first names in here. They need to be in one column. So I will just ignore this. I'll say, no, I want to keep the space. That's fine. All right. So once you have this, and then you have all of these things here, you will notice that there's some space between here. And the reason why is because there's Anderson, comma, space, John. That's why there's a space here. Don't worry about that. We're going to solve that later on. But right now we need to break the names first. All right, so this is exactly what we want. We click next, and then we have the option here text, and then it says here the destination. So where do you want to put in the values? In this case, I want to move these values to here. This is my starting point. So once you selected that B2, then all the values will move in here. So let's click on finish to see the result. Now we have the result and we're almost done. So what we want to do now is we want to remove this space here between. So how do we remove that space? In Excel there's a wonderful function called trim, and that's what we're going to use as well. Trim is a function that will remove all the space on the beginning and the end of a sentence or word. However, the center will maintain, meaning that it will ignore this one, so it maintains the readability. It is just removing all the space that is not necessary. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in here trim and open, and it says here please select the text. In this case, just select this one, John. Enter, and now you see the value or the space is gone. Then we can drag this down and you'll see now we have everything exactly as we wanted. There's no more space, and even if you would add up here more space, it just doesn't read it anymore. Exactly what we want. We copy this and then we just paste it in here. We say paste special, yes, because we only want to have the values. Then okay, confirm. Now we can delete this, and there you are, we're done. So now we have here John Anderson separately and easy to read, and you can continue on with fixing your database. This is really important skill, especially if you get a lot of what you call in the database world dirty data, meaning the data is not set up for the database. So you have to clean up the data so the data can be easily imported in your database. And this is how you want to do it. So if you like this, check out my video below or check out my link below. There you can find a wonderful video about Excel. And if you have any questions regarding to this, just let me know and I'll make sure I'll follow up back to you.